People love to talk about how to invest, but almost nobody talks about the real wealth killer, which is stop taking the money back. A lot of people actually do invest. They buy ETFs, they fund a 401k, they start a TFSA, they open a brokerage. And then they raid it. They pull from it for stuff that's not an emergency, not investing, not life or death. And once you start doing that, your investments never get big enough to do what they're supposed to do. So this video is about discipline, not strategy. The strategy is easy. Buy good assets and hold them. The discipline is hard. Don't sell for dumb reasons. Let's get the core idea out first. Investing is long-term ownership. Raiding is short-term convenience. Every time you raid, you reset the clock. You lose compounding, you lose growth. Sometimes you trigger taxes, sometimes you sell at a bad price. Do it once, fine. Do it every year, and that's why you're still at 7k or 14k or 22k after 5 years. Not because markets don't work, but because you kept unplugging the machine. So what are the dumb reasons people sell? Let's list them and drag them into the light. Number 1, I saw something shiny. You had your money in a solid ETF, then you saw crypto pumping, AI pumping, meme stocks pumping, and you said, I'll just sell this and jump over there. That's not investing, that's chasing. You sold an asset that was doing exactly what it should do to chase something you have no plan for. If you want to speculate, fine, use fun money. But don't tear down the house to buy fireworks. Number 2, I want a vacation. This is such a common one. You've got 4,000 in your brokerage, 6,000 in your TFSA, whatever. And instead of saving 300 a month for 6 months, you just cash out the investment. You basically told your future, I care more about 4 days on a beach than 10 years of compounding. Vacations are great. Pay for them the adult way, with a sinking fund, not by robbing your future. Number 3, I want the new phone, a Somk couch, the TV, El gadget. Stuff is not an emergency. Your investments are not your best buy card. If you didn't plan for it, it's not an emergency. You want stuff? Cool. Add a stuff bucket to your budget. Don't crack open your ETF every time Apple drops something. Number 4, I got scared. Market dipped, headlines were bad, election year, social media screaming recession. So you sold into the dip. That's raiding out of fear. You didn't need the money. You just didn't like the feeling. But here's the thing, the feeling is temporary. The sale is permanent. Most people who do this never buy back at the right time. They wait for when it's safe, which is usually when prices are higher again. So they sell low and buy back higher. Do that a few times and you will decide investing doesn't work. It worked. You didn't. Number 5, I needed a down payment in 3 months. This is actually a planning mistake. Investing is for long-term goals. Savings is for short-term goals. If you are going to need the money soon, 3, 6, even 12 months, it should not have been in stocks in the first place. People invest house money. The market dips 10%. They panic, they sell, and now they hate investing. That's not investing's fault. That's you putting short-term money in a long-term vehicle. Number 6, I don't trust the market right now. This is a cousin of fear selling. People sell because they have a bad feeling. Here's the problem. The market does not care about your feelings. It cares about earnings, interest rates, flows, time. If you want to reduce risk, cool. Set an allocation, like 70-30, and stick to it. Don't randomly cash out your entire portfolio because your uncle said it's all going down. Number 7, I had an unexpected bill. This is actually a systems problem. If every dentist visit, car repair, kid expense, or travel need makes you crack into your investments, your problem isn't discipline. It's no emergency fund and no sinking funds. You're using investing to cover what savings should cover. Fix the system and you won't have to raid. Number 8, I just wanted to see the money. This is more common than people admit. They want to feel rich, so they sell, see the 4K or 8K or 12K in checking, and then it drifts away over a few months. That's not wealth. That's vibes. Wealth is assets staying invested. Number 9. I don't want to lose what I made. This one sounds smart, but it's often just FOMO in reverse. You invested, it went up, and now you're terrified it will go back down, so you cash out all of it instead of trimming a little. You could have taken 10 to 20% off and left the rest in. Instead, you killed the whole position. If you constantly pull profits 100%, you never let winners grow. Okay, so we named the dumb reasons. Now let's build the solution. Because telling people just don't sell isn't enough. You need a structure. Step 1. Separate accounts. Have an emergency fund and have an investment account. Maybe even have a third one for short-term goals. Label them. Emergency. Investing. Don't touch. Money should not be swimming in one bucket. Mixed money gets spent. Step 2. Name your investments. This is retirement. This is future house. This is kids' education. When an expense pops up and you're about to sell, ask, is this expense more important than retirement? Often the answer will be no, and you'll find another way. Step 3. Make a rating rule. Mine would be, I only sell investments early for 1. Real emergencies not covered by cash. 2. Actual job loss. 3. Planned goal, I save for in advance. Not sale at the mall, not we're going out, not I'm bored. If it doesn't meet the rule, you don't sell. Step 4. Build cash buffers so you don't have to sell. Even 1,000, 2,000 stops 80% of raids. You already know this from your own life. Most emergencies are under 1,000. If you have that in cash, your ETF stays untouched. Step 5. Use fun money. If you want to experiment with stocks, crypto, new things, do it in a 5 or 10% bucket. If it goes bad, you don't need to raid your core to fix it. That's why we made ETF Core fun money on top. Let's do some numbers so you can hear why raiding is so expensive. Imagine you finally get to 10,000 invested. That's a big milestone. Then you sell 4,000 of it for a trip and some stuff. You're back down to 6,000. If you had left that 10,000 alone and it grew 7% a year, it would be about 14,000 in 5 years. If you cut it down to 6,000 and left that to grow, it would be about 8,400. That trip cost you 5,600 over 5 years, not 4,000. That's the part people forget. Selling isn't just losing the money now, it's losing everything that money was going to make. Let's make it even more aggressive. Say you do this every year, grow up to 10K, take 3K, 4K out, grow again, take 3K, 4K out. After 10 years, you will be the person saying, I've been investing for a decade and I still don't have much. Of course you don't. You kept unplugging the compounding. So let's flip it. What happens if you don't raid? You invest 400 a month for 10 years at 7%. That's around 69,000 to 70s. If you have an emergency and you don't raid, you pay it from cash. You keep investing. You do that another 10 years, and now you're in 6-figure territory. That's how you get the big numbers. Not exotic strategies. Just I put it in and I never took it out for dumb stuff.